Good morning, welcome to day 4 of 100 days of 10-minute crochet. Yesterday we ended with row 13, so today we will start at row 14. Row 14 says we should decrease at every 5th stitch. So just like yesterday, we will do 4 single crochets. I have to do the whole stitch. 3, 4, and this is the 5th stitch. So we go in the front loop, and then in the other front loop, and we do basically a single crochet in 2 loops. So now we have a decrease, and we will continue. Okay, was the last one. And now we are at row 15, and it says decrease every 4th stitch. So it's basically the same method again. 1, 2, 3, and in the 4th stitch we will decrease. Because we are decreasing so much now, it is very important to keep your stitches a bit tight. When you are decreasing, make sure you pull the yarn a bit so you won't get really large gaps, because you don't want the stuffing to show through the amigurumi when you're finished. So when you're doing the decrease, when you pull out this loop, make sure that this loop, the first loop on the hook, is quite tight. And also that the second loop is quite tight. You can do this by pulling a bit. So you make sure that all these V shapes, when you look at from the top, all these V shapes are about the same size, even when it's a decrease. And that will ensure that you will have a nice amigurumi in the end. And all even stitches. Oh. Okay, this is the end of row 15. Now we continue with row 16, which is decrease every third stitch. Oh, so 1, 2 single crochet and then decrease, 1, 2, decrease, What can also help when your stitches may be too large is using a smaller hook. That's always beneficial for amigurumi. Using a larger hook then is recommended, because you then get tighter stitches. Okay. And now before we continue onto row 17, the instructions say put the eyes on 6 rows down from the magic ring and leave 3 stitches between them. So what the designer wants us to do is from the magic ring, which was this circle in the middle, count 6 rows down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll point with my hook. So this was the 6th row. And then put the eyes in these holes. So you can go through here with the safety eyes and then attach the back through the hole here. I will not be using safety eyes for this project, but if you are, then now is the time to attach them. And then it says leave 3 stitches between the eyes. So if this was the hole where you put 1 eye, then count 1 other hole, 2nd hole, a 3rd hole. So that's 3 holes between them. And then go into the 4th hole for the other eye. Okay. And you can put them anywhere on which side you like. If there maybe is a side that you don't like that as much as the other side, then I would suggest putting the eyes on the side that you like, because that will of course be the front of the bird. So go ahead and do that and pause the video if you have safety eyes. If you are like me and want to embroider the eyes on later, then just continue. So row 17, decrease every 2nd stitch. So, and now it's getting a bit difficult to keep the stitches tight, but try anyways. Just slow down a bit and make sure that you're really closing your stitches. The hardest part for me is that I have difficulty with holding the amigurumi. I cannot hold it in the way that I usually would hold it. So I'll just flatten it out like this. And now I can easily access the stitches. If you have any tips on making amigurumi yourself, of course, feel free to share them with everybody in the comments below. And before we finish today, I want to tell you that somewhere this week we will finish the whole bird, so also the beak and everything and the eyes. And then we will start on another crochet pattern. For that I will make a poll asking which pattern you want to make together. And the link to that poll will be in the description below of this video today. And if there are no results yet, I will also put it in the description of tomorrow. So be sure to check that out, and well, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. So let's see, I think, yes, this was the last one, last decrease. Oh. Okay, so we finished row 17. So still 2 rows to go, and then we have to do the embroidery of the eyes and the beak as well, and also make the cute little, well, hairs and the feathers of the bird. So all the details will come later. Be sure to get your stuffing and your needles ready for tomorrow, and the color of the beak that you want. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for joining today, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.